I first started to exhibit poultry in 1956, and they used to have bantams, and they were just running around the yard. However, two gentlemen arrived in our yard one Sunday afternoon, and one was my namesake, no relation, John Quayle, and the other was George Young, a scrap metal dealer from Ramsey. And he said, "We've come to see your bantams. We want to buy some." And I said, "Well, I won't sell." Well, they said, "If you won't sell them, you've got to exhibit them." And I thought, had a look around, and all right, I'll enter 6, 2 cockerels and 4 females. Put them in the classes and went home and come back in the afternoon to see how I got on. Of course, I didn't get anything. Then, when I was taking them out, my namesake, who first came out, said, "Come up to my place in the springtime." He said, "I'll give you some eggs." And I hatched 2 out and reared them up, entered them, and I got second. I thought, great. And then I got shot down because John said, "Why didn't you enter it in the young bird class? You'd have won that." But that's how I started from there, and then gradually got eggs from different people. And that was the first show I was at St. Paul's Church Hall. And then they moved from there to the old swimming pool, North Ramsey. And then we had to get out of there. But me being clerk through Andreas Commissioners, I managed to persuade Andreas Commissioners for us to use the present hall here where we are now, and that's over 20 years ago. So that's how it's all started. My biggest standout show would be way back in the middle 60s. Onchan used to have a show, and that was always on New Year's Day, and it was at the old Cunningham's camp in Victoria Road. And I happened to come out top that day. I won the whole show sort of thing. Best hard feather bantam, best soft feather bantam, best large hard feather, best large soft feather, and became champion. And it wasn't until December, just gone, that I had done very nearly something similar here when I won the best in show here, or reserve best in show here. It's not just pick them up and put them in. It's white birds, light coloured birds have to be washed and dried, and even a black bird or a dark coloured bird, I suppose, if you've got time, you'd wash it, take a couple of days and dry them. And today you've got hair dryers and whatever. Before you had to put them in front of the fire and then watch that they didn't get too warm. And they took their time, and then they have to clean their feathers as well with the oil from the back of the parson's nose, like from the tail, and that's how they straighten their own feathers out after that. I've judged twice across, well, more than twice across. A long time ago, though, the Royal Ulster Show, and what struck me then was that the tail feathers in 1 and 2 were stuck together with sellotape. That's what I came across.